What it is, guys, it's your old boy Pilt coming at you with Dragon Ball Super Review, episode 95. Now, this episode was... was it good? Yes. Was it fantastic? Eh. The animation, I gotta say, guys, before we get started, the animation was on point for the most part. And we'll discuss a couple things later on in the episode that really kind of struck a nerve with me. But, for the most part, fantastic. You can tell they really brought their A game. But in the long run, I really think they should have done it a couple episodes ago more than this episode. I did appreciate it, but this was really just a fight. It was just a fight episode. Frieza versus Goku and versus, all the jabronis. So, first things first, though, I gotta say, I stand corrected. This was Frieza in the outro. I was pretty damn sold on the fact he would be right here. But instead they replaced the Boo scene, him sleeping on the cloud, with this one. So that's alright. I was right he was going to show up. But we're also getting a new ending, either, I think, next episode. Next episode or the episode after, so it's kind of irrelevant either way. Still very cool. I stand corrected, but at the same rate, I told you guys he'd be there. So, I'll take that. But real talk, let's just talk about the episode real quickly. Now, was there a lot to talk about? Yes and no. We did get some changes to lore. But number one, the first thing we got was Frieza being an absolute badass. We got all these jabronis showing up. These guys are nothing. They're talking a lot of shit, and then Frieza just smirks. And the one thing I did like, one thing I think is worth talking about here is Goku is like, hey, shouldn't you be holding back on your golden form? And Frieza's like, fool, do you really think that all that time I spent in hell was for naught? So he did manage to perfect his form. Whether I buy that was done through mental training, we already know he's a prodigy, so I guess it's kind of a thing, but it is what it is. But I love this smirk. And then he powers up, and he does that little flying maneuver. I love this, just like that, like legit, like wings spread, flying. Oh my god, well, arms, but you get the idea. Oh, I love that shot, man. And there was one we got from the preview. It still is insane. And then the other thing we got from the preview was when he spreads his hands out, and then the little beams, each beam came from each finger. And then what I wasn't expecting was the brutality that followed. The laser beams didn't just come out and like just arc through the sky. No, they actually like did things we haven't seen. Like, if you guys remember in the Saiyan Saga, when Krillin did the Destructo Disc that, like, chased him around. Frieza did to a lesser extent. I think Yamcha did with his whatever ball of energy thing. But, man, it was just, nothing has been this brutal this entire series. Frieza comes back, and he just wrecks face, y'all. It was so amazing. He's just got this evil smile on the whole time, and then you just see the bodies raining out of the sky. Oh my god. I was not sold on Frieza coming back, but by god did I enjoy it. Now, the one thing that I think is really, really worth mentioning here, the number one thing to talk about, is this kind of lore change. Now, I haven't read the manga, but I understand they did it in the manga with Goku. But Sidra gives, this little dog guy, gives him the Hakai energy. And he's like, use this. Not sure my feels on that. Well, we'll talk about it here in a moment. There's a little more to talk about with that. But then old boy, like, throws it at Frieza, and it arcs around back him, and Frieza just blows the shit out of it. And he's like, are you serious? And then you get that shot where he's like, lol, had a second one. And threw, like it was the real one or whatever, and throws it. Of course, you see this energy blast coming right at it. And what happens next? Wasted! And then something we haven't seen for a long time. The kind of triple threat, so to speak, where it comes up from beneath him. I remember there was a lot of that in the Frieza saga, and especially all the lead up to, and so it almost that exact motion with all that detail in his hand. I loved that. I was like, it actually wasn't really expected. I thought he was just going to get owned, and then that was going to be a thing. But then, Frieza's actually fighting this thing back, and then this shot where he just gets, another one was kind of like Ren and Stimpy-esque, kind of goofy faces, but then he's just like, psych, and then converts the energy back into the little tiny ball. I mean, he gets fully absorbed by it, and then just, I was like, oh my god, what? How? Because best we knew, the Hakai was just, Hakai, you're done. Because we've seen it like twice already in the series. And I don't know. I'm not sure my feels on that yet. That I thought was a little, but what happened afterwards was just the coolest thing. So now you got Frieza sitting here talking shit. Goku's got this like, really, dude? Really, really look on his face. And then what does Frieza do? LOL! Ultimate troll. Oh my god. My jaw hit the floor. Because this one of those moments like, did I see it coming? No. Should I have seen it coming? Yeah. Totally should have seen that coming. But didn't. Legit, didn't. I probably have shame on me, but whatever. I was like, what? But you got real talk. I mean, if Frieza was able to survive it, Goku's going to be able to survive it. Come on. Come on. There's no question. But the one thing we'll say, Goku fought it for a long time. And there's been a lot of talk about, Goku's weak. Guys, Goku wasn't even powered up. He was in his base form. And we already know that Super Saiyan is already a 50 multiplier. I don't know even what the multiplier is for Super Saiyan Blue. There's no telling, honestly. But it's insane. So, such a great scene. Probably went out a little too long. They drug that one out a little bit, but in my opinion at least. But it built tension. Like, for a minute there, I'm like, oh, what the fuck? And then, if you guys were if you do any of the spoilers or got any of that stuff, a couple weeks ago, someone released a spoiler saying that Frieza was going to defect to Universe 4, I believe it was. It was the little mouse guy universe. He was going to defect to Universe 4. So, he gets on the horn, he steals one of the little things, and he's on the horn with Universe 9, and starts bargaining with him. I was like, what? I'm down here in my man cave, and I'm like, dude, that's fucking real? What? I flipped my shit. Because Universe 9 is just nothing but jabronis. I'm like, Universe 9 is shit. They're nothing. They're no one. And then this, and I'm like, oh, they're a legitimate threat now. I don't know how old boy got this information. He must have gotten like a script leak or something. Because he had like the names of the animators down, the writers, directors, like detailed shit that I'm not even aware of for the most part. But, and then, this dude, epic troll. Like, if he didn't have any inside information, this guy is the greatest of all time as far as just like troll baiting. But, man. And of course and the other lore change. Interesting, very important thing. Rose starts going through the rule book. He's like, is that against the rules? Is that a thing? Oh, no, I guess it's not. Guys, didn't we see Kale in the beginning behind the Pride Troopers? I mean, legit. This is Jiren, Topo, Casserole, and Kale. And if recollection serves, we had pictures of Kale in her Super Saiyan form. Now, it was a little different than the legendary form we saw last time. It was a little more tame. But we saw pictures of her in the Pride Trooper outfit. I could swear. So, is that important? That might be important. And it's just right here in the beginning. It's the same thing. Now, to be fair, right before that, we had a shot here of all the other universes. We've got Megetta and Hit from 6. Which I don't know why Megetta's there. He wouldn't all that tough in the long run. Old Spy Dude, Lavender, Ribbonet, I don't know the other two, but I mean, you've got 4, 6, 9, 2, and wherever the hell they're from. Oh, I'm guessing one of those has got to be the mechanical universe. I forget what universe it is. That universe 3, I think. But yeah, that. So it could be nothing, but the fact that the three out of the 4 are definitely from that universe, that could be a thing. That might be important. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think that's an important detail? Something that they just kind of slipped in there? Because I think there's things they slipped under the radar for a lot of people. I listened to a lot of the guys, Rhyme Style, Geekdom, all those dudes, real stand-up guys. And every once in a while I post on that, I'm like, dude, you missed this little tiny thing. And I'm wondering, I mean, again, I could be wrong. I've been wrong. I was wrong about the ending. But I really think that might be a thing. So we'll see. Unfortunately, I do have to talk about something here that got on my nerves. As soon as Beerus and Whis showed up, Beerus, for one, the art with him was just horrendous. I mean, it was like early, episode 5 level bad. Okay, maybe not that bad, but I mean, it was bad. It was legitimately, gut-wrenchingly bad. In fact, the only shot that was really worth a darn, he zips behind Frieza and shows up. But I swear to God, that's a cell that they've used over and over and over again. So I think what it was is they knew that the animation was terrible, and they just threw in an old cell to actually make you accept it. I don't know. I was not fond of that whole thing. But yeah, so Beerus shows up just in the nick of time, blows the Hakai energy off of Goku, which we kind of figured Goku was going to do something. And in fact, there's a question I've got here, but I'm going to wait a little bit longer. We're going to erase that. So Beerus is now behind Frieza, I'm about to fuck you up, right? I'm going to fuck you up. You're coercing with other universes. You're barking up the wrong tree, sir. And then Goku's like, no, that's totally my fault. My fuck up. I'm fucking up. I forgot he's a piece of shit. I'm fucking up. So that's the thing. Now, there's another interesting discussion point here. And you can comment below if you want. I don't think it's all that important. We see Frieza's complete motive here. Everything's on the table for us because we're the omniscient viewer. But Frieza's like, I can manipulate the gods. I got this. Your hubris is running away with you, sir. You are about to get screwed over. And then y'all know there's a thing going on with the Xenos. There's got to be a thing going on with the Xenos. So I think he's going to get fucked up. I wonder if he's going to get erased by Zeno. I wonder if that's what's going to happen. I don't know. I know fans will scream and yell if that happens, but it's possible. We'll see. I don't know. But, of course, the ending bit here, this was legitimately just one giant fight. It was. It went directly from wiping out the jabronis to trying to wipe out Goku to now they're jumping into this one random fight. Of course, Goku's like, look, if I beat you, just call me tits. And Frieza's like, if I beat you, then you won't die. But I love this smirk he gives. And then the visions of him just destroying Goku. I swear the one is just when Sorbet shot him, but these other shots, this episode was really great with just these visceral, brutal, violent scenes, but they're beautifully artistic because they don't go over the top of because Japanese censorship's insane. They can't show Jotaro smoking a goddamn cigarette, but they could show Frieza's hand going through Goku's chest. I don't know. But they're not over the top, but you get the idea. You're like, oh my God, this is violent. And then I love the next two scenes. Goku powers up to Blue, and this fight is going to be legendary. I think this is going to be promo material for ages going forward. This shot, and then the shot of Frieza with that kind of fire energy around him, these two flying at each other, that is going to be... And I love the blast and the energy. It looked almost like... It didn't look like Dragon Ball anymore. It looked like Gurren Lagann or like You know, like something trigger, like Kill la Kill, those trigger shows. It was so good. I was like, what? I just need to get a recording of like Rob from Comics Explained every time I start freaking out. Just fanboy. Can't do it right, but that man can. And then of course, the mutual KO. Now, interesting talking point here. Now, of course, Beerus and we see this, and they're both like, what? Like, you know it's some shit when they both take notice. But the mutual KO I want to talk about. Y'all know Goku was sandbagging. You know he was. He didn't put it all on the table. He wasn't using Kaioken. He wasn't even all that serious. So, we know he's got Kaioken 10, probably 20. I don't think he used 20 against Hit. I don't think he ever used 20 against Hit. I could be wrong, but correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was only 10. I have to go back and rewatch it. But I wouldn't be surprised if he had 20. I wouldn't be surprised if he had even more than that. I don't think Frieza's on Toppo's level even. And Goku's going to take on Jiren, we already know, so. Goku was sandbagging. I wouldn't put it past Frieza, because Frieza's always got a plan. It's like, just in case, I was only 75%. But Goku, I mean, let's face it, the Kaioken times 20 is literally 20 times the strength he's got now. So, if he's even a fifth as strong as he could be, whereas, you know, Frieza's like 75%, like, Goku could destroy him. But he doesn't care to. He saw it as a sparring match, where Frieza saw it as, I could kill him, but just in case I don't, it's an insurance policy. I don't think Frieza went all out. I know Goku didn't, but I don't think Frieza did. So I think we got a lot more to see out of Frieza. Do I think he's going to puff up to his 100% like he did during Namek Saga? God, I hope not. I hope not. I hope he doesn't have another transformation. I hope he doesn't do another thing. I want Golden Frieza just to be Golden Frieza. I think it's the most perfect transformation for him. Because it's... I don't know if you guys know, but that gold on purple thing is like a regal thing. Like, it just exudes like regal, blah, 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 but hubris. Oh my god. That's the biggest thing. But my big question for you guys, and this is the last thing I'll talk about because I'm going on too long. This last shot where they're in the water, Goku's KO'd. Now, he got hit with that high energy. He was fucked up, so he was already not at 100% when they were fighting. They're both KO'd. What if, maybe not a full Zenkai, but what if Goku got a Zenkai boost from this? Maybe that was the thing. Because remember, they were talking about, you need more power, you need this, you need that. He was talking about he needed something more. What if the Zenkai is what pushes him over? Legit. That's... Man, I cannot wait for the next episode. Because you know, the next episode... You already know how the next episode's going to end. They're going to meet Jiren, they're going to meet all these other characters. Goku's going to just go bullshitting again, like he always fucking does. Look like a cocky bastard. Like he has been this whole time. He's going to go... Because, like, we've really been enjoying him now. Now he's going to go back to that Goku, like, what the fuck are you doing, Goku? What is going on with you? You know what's about to happen. And then, before all hell breaks loose, it's going to be the start of the tournament, and then they're going to cut the episode. You already know. So, we'll see. But I cannot wait, guys. I cannot wait. 2 weeks to go. Not next week. Next week is just going to be kind of a teaser. But then 2 weeks to go before the tournament actually kicks off. Who is excited? If you guys are excited, smash that like button. Let's use that as like a reaction. I want to see how many people we can get to smash that like button and say you're excited for episode 97. Oh, I think that one kicks off a new intro and outro too. I think the new intro might be next week and the outro the week. I don't remember. I don't remember the schedule, but it's coming. So we'll see. Guys, smash that like button if you're stoked. Also, we have the Gleam campaign down there. I've got this beautiful Android 18 figure. I think I'm going to order one for myself this week. I got some birthday money. And I think I'm going to order one for me and then show you guys what it actually looks like so we can get a little more hype on this. But totally free. I'll ship worldwide. Just click the Gleam link below. You have a ton of chances to win, lots of things, everything's in there. As always, if you want more information, I do try to post pretty regularly. I've been bad about it, but I'm catching up. Hit me up on Booker. I also got my Birdman account and my Instagram in the Gleam. Other than that, I will lay your ass out next time.